大家好，欢迎来到邵老师的中文课。今天我们要说才和就，这是两个字英文没有的。There's no equivalent words in English, but we can show example and I hope you understand from example. 好，语法六，才。The first time we saw this word is in lesson 5. 才 is a verb, means not until, not only until then. So not until a time to do something. So usually we use this with some actions. 弟弟晚上10点回家. So the little brother at nighttime 10 o'clock went back home. 哥哥晚上12点才回家。哥哥 the older brother 晚上12点12 o'clock 才回家。Then go home. So the 才 if without the 才 those two sentences are the same to describing the time for actions. But right now we add a 才 to show lateness of the action of the older brother. So the older brother did not come home. So come home is the action, but it didn't do the action until this time, the time in front of the 才. So we will put the 才 between the time and the action. So in front of the action, then go home. So the structure and the pattern of the sentence is the subject with the time, and we put the 才, then do something. So 邵老师晚上9点睡觉。Teacher Shao went to sleep at 9 o'clock. So if you sleep later than me, so we'll say, let's pretend you go to bed about around 10 o'clock at night. Then you will say your name, 晚上10点才睡觉. So because the 才 and the time, it shows the time you go to bed is later than mine. On the book, the adverb 才explain us not until, but I feel it's more like the then, not until the time, then do something. So the adverb 才 indicates that the occurrences of an action or situation is later than the speaker may have expected. So it shows the lateness. The lateness is perceived by the speaker and it's not necessarily objective as seen as 2 and 3 example. 才 never take the place with the 了 whether or not it pertains to an action or a situation in the past. So let's take a look at the example here first. 我6点请朋友吃饭。我6点请朋友吃饭。So 6 o'clock, I treat or invite friends to eat. 6 o'clock. 王鹏6点半来。王鹏6点半 6:30 王鹏 came over. But that's late. Then we put the 才 to show did not come until 6:30. So to show the lateness. 李友昨天下午3点回家。李友昨天下午3点回家。李友 yesterday afternoon 3 o'clock went home. 3 o'clock. 邵老师 5点回家。So 夏老师 went home at 5. But I want to compare those two and show the lateness. Then we'll add the 才. So 老师5点才回家 means Leo went home at 3 o'clock, pretty early, but 老师 didn't go home until 5, shows that's very late. All right, on the textbook, the adverb 就 is used before a verb to suggest the earliness, briefness, or quickness of the action. So it can show basically at least 3 conditions. Early and quick, or brief and quick. So 他明天7点就得上课。他明天7点 7 o'clock 就得上课 have to go to the class. So early, that means 7 o'clock is very, very early. 就得上课。我们8点看电影，他7点半就来了。We planned to go to movie at 8, but he 来了 came over 7点半 7:30. So as early as 7:30, and he already arrived. So 就 and 才, let's compare with them. The adverb 就 suggests the earliness, promptness of an action in a speaker's judgment, but the adverb 才 is the opposite. It suggests the tardiness or lateness of an action as perceived by the speaker. 我昨天5点就回家了。Yesterday 5 o'clock, I went home when it was only 5. So that means in speaker's expectation, it's a little bit early. It's earlier than usual. B, 我昨天5点才回家。So yesterday, I didn't go home until 5 o'clock. So that means the speaker said this sentence feel like he went to home pretty late, later than usual. So it may be supposed to go home at 3, but not go home until 5. Then use the 才, this word, to show the feeling. So when commenting on the past action, 就 always used with 了的。就哒哒哒了 means did as early as that time and does something to indicate the promptness, but the 才 is never used with the. So 才回家 and there will no 了 behind if you use 才. So 就 early, brief, quick. 才 talk about late and long and slow. So 6点请客，高文中5点就来了。就来了 means soon, early. He arrived. 王鹏6点半才来。6点半 later than 6点 slow and long and late. Okay, he's late. 就 again early 才 late 就 with the 了 才 has no 了 go with it. Now if we put 现在 is now 就 so means as soon as now. 高文中现在就来学校 so 高文中 come to school or came to school 现在就 right now. So as early as now basically means right away. So 高文中 came to school right away, as soon as or as early as now. 老师现在就给你妈妈打电话。老师 give you mom a call as soon as soon or as early as now means right away. So the teacher is calling your mom right now. 你得现在就去准备考试。So you have to prepare the test. When do you start? 现在就 means as early as now. You have to go to prepare test now. Now let's take a look of the conversation 才 and 就. Again, 才 means late, long, or slow. 就 early, brief, and quick. 请问你可以帮我一个忙吗？ Can you do me a favor? 我晚上8点才有空。So I won't have time until 8 o'clock. So until 8 o'clock, then I have free time. 才有空 That's late. Not until. 我现在就有空。我现在就有空。So as early as now, I have free time. So I have time right now, right away.